What's up, world? What's up, Zion? It's Prince Easy coming at you again, once more, as usual. I do have a couple slides that I want to share with you in this fine day that we're having. And of course, before we get to those, I want to issue a fair use disclaimer, right, for all the material that is going to be shared here in this here post. Right, so before we get to the slides, right, of course, this is just a update, right? It's not gonna be that long, so yeah, let's dive into it. Yeah. The world is theirs. The people who are truly affected, the concerned parties. Yeah, we shall see the outcome of this. Well, in other words, this work here is called public influencing or something, right? So I'm interested to know, will it work now if the people know they're being influenced? It's like magic. It is magic, right? As long as you don't know how it works, then you'll be forever amazed. Yeah, just more facts are coming out. A new reality, a new day. What is the Lebanese government doing? Fighting Hezbollah, trying to disarm Hezbollah. Yeah. Granny ain't having it. I don't know. Maybe it's just fake information circulating around. There goes the eggs. There goes the effigy. There goes EU and its terroristic activities. And of course, those are trucks taking aid into Gaza. And you might ask yourself, why are they having cage-like structures in front of their mirrors and stuff? Well, that's a good question. Yeah, EU, their terroristic activities. Now we can even guess who blew up Nord Stream. You can estimate and come very close. Very old, eh? Yeah, they did find that. I saw the footage. They always wanna just open it up so as they can reinforce them and do all of these things. I don't know what do they expect to come out of this, but we shall see. And there goes the bunnies, right? A whole fertility ritual and stuff. You tell me, what do bunnies and eggs have to do with Easter? Where is Christ? They have been replaced, right? These parallels that I've been talking about, right? A prince on this side, a prince on that side. The celebrations are the same. They copy, but they replace. This is what they do. And it's right in front of you, and people are participating in this pagan stuff. hey, geniuses came up with how Mary looked like, and of course, it's obvious she looked like Madonna. Hmm? Yeah, the strait is not closed. As long as you are not aggressive and disruptive, then you're fine, golden. Just be respectful. Just be respectful. That's all they ask for. Well, there's conflicting news about this. Apparently, it belonged to some other country and not some other country, but of course, the truth will come out. Well, let me share a little something, right? My frustration, right? My frustration is this: it's not with the people that can't do anything, but with the people that can do something, right? And those are a select few. And in this journey of mine, I came to realize that humans are for their own development and peace and prosperity. They are lacking a sense of urgency against the evil that is upon them. Right? People keep throwing this word World War III out, World War III, and this and that, you know. Well, who can put a stop to that? Who? The politicians, the elite, the masses, maybe God himself. Who? Who can bring about the change that we want? We all want the same thing, regardless of how we express it. The good things, that is. So, in both cases, in what is happening between Russia and Ukraine and what is happening between Israel, America, and Iran, and many other groups around, the aggressor is known. But the problem is selfishness. People are too selfish. That's the problem. People are too selfish. Even when it comes to their own existence on this home of ours, they have lost that sense of urgency. This is not enough, right? So what happens is they believe or they feel like, right? This is how they think. I can only sacrifice this, right? And I cannot sacrifice this, right? But they don't understand that at the end of the day, when the consequences do come, it won't matter. It will be equal across the board. So, in this stalemate, this is what a moral stalemate, that people know exactly what to do, but they're not really doing it. Why? Because again, they're selfish. Let's be honest, brothers and sisters. Selfishness. This is why these wars exist. It's because people are selfish. And I'm not talking about the selfish that no, I'm talking about the type of selfish that costs people's lives. A serious offense, a very serious offense, even for one person, a very serious offense. So, more information is coming out after the dust has been settled. Apparently, there's way more aircraft that were downed because apparently they were going after the supposed stash of uranium. Now, as I'm just here to bring you the other side. We all know the official side. Only 4 aircraft, if I'm not mistaken. But apparently it was a big operation, and the goals were different than what was said. We shall hear as more information comes out. Hope this is a meme because I can't. Hmm? Hmm. So, what do you expect to be the outcome? Like again, I ask, what is to be the expected outcome?
On the 7th, between the 7th and the 9th of June 2027, or June 1995, 27 years ago, in Kaduna, when the version of Nigerian image was at its highest peak, the then governor, Lieutenant Colonel Lawal Jafar Isa, is alive now, and he can confirm what I'm going to tell you now, put up a seminar between Kaduna State Government, New Nigerian newspapers, and NTA. The seminar was titled, Not in Our Character. All federal government officials were there, state government, security agencies. Matthew Hasakuka delivered the paper there. I also spoke from the floor. The import of the seminar was to deconstruct the image being painted of Nigeria that is so bad. But what is the news there? The news is that after the seminar, after my contribution, a tall, lanky, blue-eyed, blonde hair American guy approached me outside the hall at the Hassan Usman Kazana house, venue of the seminar. He just handed over his card to me and he left. I looked at the card. What was the name on it? Russell J. Hanks, American Embassy, political officer. That was on the 9th of June, 1995. Not until the 11th of August, I received a call on my landline, and there was a caller ID, and I saw the number. It was Russell's number. He said, Mahdi, I'm just calling as a follow-up to our meeting last time and saying hello to you. Bye-bye. He dropped. Again, on September 9th, he called me again for the same courtesy call. Then on the 11th of December, he called me and said, Mahdi, I will be coming to Kaduna. Would you want to have a coffee with me? I said, fine. He came in, he called, I met him at Hamdallah Hotel. We had a cup of tea. I think he was trying to size me up because he was busy asking me about the performance of Abacha's government. And I was playing safe. But then came the big bang. On 21st December of the same year, he came into Kaduna and he said, Mahdi, I have a business for you. And it's very important. Meet me at Hamdallah Hotel at the last floor of the Hamdallah Motel wing, which I did. On arrival, Russell Hanks told me, Mahdi, we are worried. The American government is doing a bomb campaign against Abacha. We don't want you. We are promoting a regime change. This parcel is what I want you to go. See Doba Hotel just away there, 600 meters. Go into the bookshop and drop this parcel. Small parcel. This is 500,000 naira for you. And another 500,000 naira waiting for you. Once you drop the parcel, please come back. You collect the second 500,000 naira. I said, Russell, you have miscalculated. When I addressed Adamu Chiroma as the Minister for Agriculture during that seminar you were referring to, when I addressed Rimi as the Communication Minister, when I addressed Lesawail Isa Funtua as the Chairman of the Newspapers for Operators Association of Nigeria, I did that as a citizen, not that because I don't like my country. I dressed him down. I abused him. He said, okay, Mahdi, now I know you're a good citizen. I was just trying to test you. You are nationalistic. We look forward to working with you to stabilize Nigeria. I knew that was an afterthought. But I held him because I saw some desperation in him. He wanted me to leave. I refused to leave. Then I had a knock on the door. Guam, Guam. We went to the door together. Wanted to see me off. At the door was Bagauda Kalfo. The journalist that was being said was killed by the military, was killed by Abacha. Bagauda was right at the door there. I think he gave him an hour before after me, but I keyed into Bagauda's hour. Bagauda went into the room and I left. What happened? Not long after that, 2 hours later, bomb. Where? Doba Hotel. Where? At the bookshop. When that happened, Lord Jafar Isa can confirm this. I drove straight to the government house. I wanted to see the governor. For what reason? Urgent security reason. I was ushered into Lord Jafar Isa's office. And I told him what happened. The following day, I was brought to Abuja. I was able to see Abacha in his residence and I narrated to him. Before they could say Jack Robinson, 4 days later, Russell's hand flew out of Nigeria. 10 days later, security operatives came to Kaduna to interview me. When I gave them the narrative, took it to the side and said, Mahdi, keep off. I'm very jealous.
Those were the words of Mahdi Shehu, speaking on Arise TV.
So, this whole ordeal begs the question, what is our state of urgency? Is it immediate, intermediary, or is it intermediary? Is that anyway, I will put a pin on it right there. Prince Easy signing out. Love you. Bye.